Welcome back, all you flux automators, and today I'm just gonna give a quick video on decision making on the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. Now, just a little bit of background on this. So the Ultra just came out fresh on the market, and as you would have seen, the gray with the orange strap, and I thought, yeah, that looks dope. And then I saw the other one, which is the silver and gray one, and I was like, should I be going for that one or this one? So what I did, because it was pre-order, I decided order both of them now and then see what happens. So now I'm in a predicament where I'm trying to figure out which one is the one for me. And I think I've just come to a conclusion. So before I tell you what my conclusion is, what I want to do is just show you the two devices side by side. Just look around the device and then I'll tell you what I think of it and what I've actually understood after actually seeing them, both of them in hand, or should I say on the wrist. So we have the two boxes right here, and I've changed between the two straps I have just to see what the difference is and what I feel about it. But also I got a watch protector from Spigen, which is it's kind of cool, but still I'm still trying to figure things out. So let me go over it and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. Then hopefully you guys can help me out in the comments and let me know what you think and which one you would choose.
Have you liked, subscribed, and hit the notification bell yet? Why not? Get into it. Let's do it. Let's go. Action. So if you're interested in any of the devices on the channel that I reviewed, please check out the QR code in the bottom left hand corner. Just kick back, watch the review, and then at the end, just scroll through the store and choose what you want. And you know what? It helps out the channel. Okay. Thank you.
So here are the two devices side by side, and the screens are set to 100% brightness. Now, looking at the devices, you would have seen on many of the videos that, you know, there is this one, which is the one that they're promoting very heavily, and you have this one here. So this is the silver one, this is the all gray one, and around the body itself, let's turn them around side by side. As you'll see, they, you know, are more or less the same. Well, they are exactly the same, to be honest. So looking at the device, if we go around it briefly, okay. So putting them right here side by side, when you actually have a look at them and they are in hand, they do look, they look different. Now they are the same exact watch, but for some reason I feel more like this is something that James Bond would wear, and this is something that Ethan Hunt would wear. Now, what that means is 007 James Bond, Mission Impossible. So, my thoughts, because I'm a true geek now, old school people, I would say, you know, might prefer the James Bond slick kind of look, but the Ethan Hunt side of me makes me want to really go for this one. Now, these are the two watches side by side. Let me get them focused, and we can just do a bit of twisting like this. And it's kind of hard to get an appreciation of what these watches look like side by side unless you have them in hand. Now, I've spent all day now trying to figure out which one I actually want, and to be honest, this looks okay, but because it has more of an old school kind of feel and look to it, it looks like it's maybe a little bit dated. And this one just looks like if anyone sees you with this on, they know exactly what you have. Whereas this one, I might be like, what is that? So what I'm going to do right now is just switch over the bands and just see what they look like in the alternate colors. Okay, so here they are swapped over, and you're still probably going to find it hard to see, you know, the benefits of one over the other. This one looks okay with the orange band, but it looks like, you know, you don't really know, you know, what watch this one is. I guess you know, and you probably can't see that much of a difference because of my lighting. And whereas this one is the all gray one, as you can see, it's got the orange flecks on it, whereas this one has the white flecks on it. So this one does stand out a little bit more, and then also kind of relates more to the fact that it has that special button on it. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. But one more thing I want to show you before I end this video and tell you what my conclusions are on this, what I'm thinking about the watch so far. I just want to show you the Spigen case that you can use. So you could, in theory, turn this one to look more like this one. Something else to think about. So here we have it, the Spigen Galaxy Watch Ultra Rugged Armor Case. Now let's just take this out of the box. It is just a one piece here, okay, and it just protects the sides, and it has like a matte finish to it, so it gives it that kind of, you know, futuristic techie armored kind of look to it. And then you've got the fake carbon fiber right here. It does look quite decent though, to be honest. So I'll put them on one of the watches. Pointless putting it on both of them, because it's going to cover up those areas of the watch that we're kind of looking at right now. And then hopefully that'll let you know what the watch actually looks like. Now, just before I do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put both of the watches on the wrist and just show you what they look like. So let's put this on the wrist. Let's put the silver one on the left wrist, and the black one, the dark gray one on the right wrist. So now we have both of the devices on wrist. So I'm gonna show you this one right here. Let's get it in the shot. Now this is the silver one with the orange band on it at the moment, and then this is the gray one with the gray band on it. Okay, still kind of hard to really show what the watch looks like. You're most likely going to have to see it in person to really get an appreciation of the differences. So now if I switch it back around to what the original watch straps are for the device. Okay, so like that, we have the original one, the colorway that they are promoting at the moment is this one, and then this is the gray one, which doesn't get that much shine, but I guess it really all depends. I'm struggling right now, but I think I am leaning to the one that's been marketed and been on all the channels. It just has that a little bit more geekish, undercover spy type of feel to it, whereas this one is more of a, I guess, a James Bond, has more of a classic kind of look, but I'm more about futuristic than classic, to be honest. So let's just try the rugged armor case. So let's try and get this on the watch. So we click it in like that. Really simple to get this on this watch, and then get rid of those steps. Okay, so now we have an even more rugged and bulky look to the watch. Okay, and this is covering the silver one right now. So as you can see, you don't see any silver, but then it's all gray and it kind of looks more G-Shockish. Now I'm guessing that Spigen will release different colors of this, so there may be different variants and different companies will create some different types of cases. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because there's so many for the Apple Watch. Why is there not enough for Samsung stuff? What's going on, man? But anyway, this looks great, and even if you put the orange bands on here, it will, stand out a little bit more. But I think once they start bringing out more of these types of cases, you'll be able to jazz up your watch even more. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. But before I leave, I gotta let you know what I've decided. The grey one for me is probably the one I'm gonna go for. Now, all the Samsung watches that I've had have usually been a grey or dark color one. And as you see right here, I have the Watch 4 Classic. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, this is going to be the winner. I think until you get it in hand and you try it on, you're not really going to appreciate what it really looks like and how it stands out from anything else that's on the market. Now the silver one will, you know, get mistaken for other types of watches. People are going to be like, oh, is that? They're not really going to know that it's the Samsung watch unless they really look out for it, because this is the one I've been pushing on the market, and I want people to know that I'm a Samsung guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't do Apple apart from the MacBook because it's good for editing, but outside of that, tablets, phones, watches are all Samsung. And I've actually just upgraded from the Z Fold 4 to now the Z Fold 6, so now I am feeling like the bee's knees. So with that said, this is what I'm going with. Totally up to you what you want to choose, but like I said, until you see it in hand, you're not really going to appreciate it. So if you have ordered online, I suggest probably ordering another one and seeing what the difference is, or just wait until you go to store, try both of them on, and then see how you feel about it. So hopefully I've helped you make a decision, because I've helped myself make my own decision on this, and this is what I'm going with. So until the next video, peace.